In today's video, I'm sharing with you fabrics that I've pulled out of my fabric stash, as well as potential patterns that I'm going to use to sew the precious fabric. Hello everyone, this is Sharon with Sharon Sews. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. Picture this. You're scanning the local estate sales just to see if anything catches your attention, and you see one advertised as Crafter's Delight. So of course you look at more information to see what that's all about, and it's advertised as having yards and yards and yards of fabric, as well as patterns and notions and any type of craft that you can think of. All the things that make us creative people, our little hearts go pitter-patter with the thought of getting a bargain. So of course you show up and you arrive, and there is so much stuff. There's so much that you can barely move to see what's available. I went to that estate sale, and there was so much, I can't even describe it to you. And it was hard to move around, and there were great bargains. And I bought a couple things. I didn't buy very much because it made me feel sad. It made me feel sad that this woman had purchased so much in her lifetime with plans to create, and then passed away. And it was just being looked at and practically given away. That is one reason I decided to participate in the So Precious Fabric Challenge 2024 hosted by Tomcat Stitchery. I know that I have a lot of sewing supplies. They bring me a lot of joy, but I also know that I have some things that I might as well cut into it and use it, because otherwise somebody could show up at an estate sale going through all of the things I left behind that I never had time to actually create with. And in preparation for the challenge, I actually sewed two things already. The first one I am wearing, I shared this with you in my last video, the sewing chat video. This is the Style Arc Zalia top. This is number 4 that I've sewn. This one is sewn out of a Liberty of London cotton Tana lawn, which really just feels absolutely lovely, and it was a delight to sew. I found it at SR Harris for $24.99 a yard. Now I only needed 1.5 yards, so this wasn't really a very expensive top, but what I didn't want to happen is to purchase the fabric and then put it in the closet, and then someday I pull it out and say, oh gosh, I really should use this up. The other thing that I sewed in preparation for this challenge is this top. This is a Style Arc pattern also. This is the Reynolds woven top. This fabric is silk. I purchased it from SR Harris about 10 years ago, and at the time it was in their bargain bin, and I paid $10 a yard. I had 3 yards. So in today's dollars, $30 is not very much, but it has been sitting there for 10 years. I think it works lovely in this top. I love the bold print. Whether it's popular or not, I don't care. This is a good color for me, and I'll get a lot of use out of it. So thank you for the challenge, for forcing me to use up my silk. Without further ado, here are the 4 fabrics that I pulled out of my closet for this challenge, along with the patterns that I have paired with them. First up is another silk. This is another silk that I purchased at SR Harris the same time I bought the pink silk. And I got about 2.5 yards. Animal prints come and go, come and go, come and go. They're back again this season, but I don't care. I wear them all the time anyway. I don't know why I didn't sew this up. It's got a really lovely drape, as you can see, fairly lightweight. I think I'm going to sew 96 so far. This is a top that I have sewn before, so I know that it fits me. I know that I like it. And I sewed it out of a rayon shell. It's one of my favorite fall shirts, so I could really use another one. I would have to do some changes. Not this one, not that short one. I did this one. I have to do some changes to that neckline. The pleats were a little wonky, for lack of a better word. They just didn't lay properly, so I'll need to adjust that a little bit. But I think that is going to be with this. The next piece is a linen rayon blend right here. This is actually in 2 pieces. And the reason it's in 2 pieces is I bought a remnant from Emma One Sock, the 1 piece. Oh, sorry about that. I bought the remnant from Emma One Sock, the 1 piece, and I didn't have quite enough to do what I wanted to use it for. And then I found some on the sewing workshop, so I purchased it, and I've got 2 pieces here. And that was a year ago, and they're still sitting here. This needs to get used up, because with this patchwork print, it's gonna look dated very quickly. So I need to use it up. I'm gonna sew another pattern that I have used before. This is the Anais woven dress by Style Arc Patterns. Again, I've sewn it before. I like it. I think I can make this work for fall, even though it's a little bit summery. I want to get it used up. I was originally thinking that I would do a multi-tiered dress, but I don't really wear those, and I don't feel comfortable in them. This I wear, this I like. I could wear it as a dress, or I could wear it as a long top. I tend to wear it as a long top, semi-buttoned up with jeans underneath it. What do you think? Okay, I have to admit this next piece was an impulse buy. I don't even know why I bought it. I think it's bridal fabric. It's a silk. I did buy it from S.R. Harris about 3 years ago, I think. It's beautiful. Ooh. It's a beautiful silk. It's beaded. It's got that like a applique fringe on the bottom with beading throughout. I think it's really lovely, but I also think it really was an impulse buy. It really doesn't fit my lifestyle here, but it's so pretty. But what good is it doing sitting in the closet, just hanging there because I can't decide what to use? I did originally think I was going to sew 8707, another kimono duster type jacket, but I'm kind of feeling like that's kind of dated. I don't know, what do you think? I'm feeling like these are a little bit dated at the moment, so I don't know that that's the best use of this. And then I thought about sewing 9257 an off-the-shoulder top. I like the off-the-shoulder tops, but how often would I wear an off-the-shoulder top out of silk with all this beautiful beaded applique? I'm really having a hard time with this one. And that, my dear viewers, is why you should not do impulse fabric buying without a plan. Talking to myself here. The last piece of fabric that I have is this lovely lace. It's a Guy Pure lace that I bought from Emma Wensock in 2017. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I do remember that I only bought a yard because it was a little on the more expensive side, and I was going to make a skirt. This is back when I was working and back when I could get by making a pencil skirt with just 1 yard of fabric. Those days are gone, and I don't know what to do with it. It's just so pretty, and I pull it out every year and I think, oh, I should do something with it, and then I don't know what to do. So what I'm thinking though is it's just released this pattern. It is the Madalena vest top, and it only takes a yard of fabric. I thought I might be able to lay it out so that I've got this edge on the bottom so I don't have to hem it, and it's princess seams, so I've got smaller pieces that I can manipulate on 1 yard of fabric. So that is a thought. Of course I would have to line it because it's see-through, but I don't know what else to do with it. If you've got ideas, let me know. I do want to encourage you to check out the other videos. I have been having a great time looking at what other people have for their fabrics, as well as their sewing plans for this challenge. Also, be sure to check out the Stitchy Wife, who posted her video yesterday, and also check out 2 videos tomorrow, Blossom Sandwich 4232 and So Little Time, to see what their plans are. I hope this encourages you to participate. I hope you pull out your precious fabric, sew it up this month. I hope you go visit all the other vloggers because there's some great fabrics and patterns being shared. And most of all, I just hope you have fun. Until I see you in the next video, I hope you have a blessed day. Happy sewing. And this is sewn out of a Liberty of London Tana yarn. I said that wrong.